Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Yeah, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me.
I'm just tryna get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the second grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid.
Boss Cowboys.
Your voice matters.
Yup, your voice matters. Man, what a day. Golly, what a day. So, Lamb Talks expected to speed up.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
I'm gonna be honest, I believe it when I see it. For real. It's not like Dallas to move like that. I know they promised, but it's money they trying to make. But we go break down what the Jefferson contract mean to the Dallas Cowboys and CeeDee Lamb. This is gonna be like school today, man, so you gotta bring your thinking cap. It's gonna be one of them, do you really want the answers or not?
You want answers?
Because if you do, you came to the right place. Because it's not as easy as it seems, it's not as straightforward as it seems. But we gonna break it down here over at Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters. Let's go.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. Need no middleman, I'm the man to man, send it in. I like what I like, me, I know my rights is sipping in. I like having fun, I do what I want, it's what it is. For my son and son, for my daughters, yeah, it's for my twin. I work through the night, I do what I like, get a check, I go for the ride. I've been down the ride for the win, still move on the hush, never run for none. I face my fears, I just drop for none, month to month, still from year to year. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. Get some checks, I invest, and I spend a check. Spend a check, get it back, then I take a rest. Only race is the human, I take care of my skin. I was doing this as a rookie, now I'm up to bet. Set the trend, set the pace of play. I don't trip, but if I fall, bet I make a way. I take trips in the fall, watch the leaves change. I like to treat every day like it's my B-day. No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again.
Man, welcome to Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Do it again, again, again.
And I need all the executives to have a seat.
Do it again, again, again.
All right, man, let's go, man. I see y'all already up in the building, because obviously, man, this is something that's not one of those easy ones, because Josina Anderson said, I'm told talks between the Cowboys and wide receiver CeeDee Lamb are expected to speed up. like the road runner, go speed up. I'm not as optimistic. I'm just being honest. I'm not as optimistic. I still don't think they're going to be in a hurry. Because, see, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. They didn't even have to wait on Justin Jefferson in the first place. They never had to wait on Justin Jefferson. Because the market is actually not that hard to kind of see the trends of where your guy's supposed to fall. It's really not that hard. The trends of the market is obvious. Whenever you looking at previous guys or number ones, it pretty much falls in line. And it's not about what a lot of people think it is. Because a lot of people think it's about just performance, and it's not. It's really not. So, like, a lot of fans, even when they talking about Dak, and they comparing it to, let's say, Matthew Stafford, they'll say, but Matthew Stafford been to a Super Bowl. It's like, no, bro, I'm going to be honest with you. It's not about that. That has something to do with it. But most of the negotiations, when agents are negotiating with owners, has to do with the value and the financial value of that person. Okay, I'm gonna prove it today. I'm gonna show you the actual words of one of the best agents in the world. Okay, and based on letting Justin Jefferson get in front, what they did is they raised their price. Because this is not a battle between CeeDee Lamb and Jerry Jones. This is a battle between Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, and the agency that represents CeeDee Lamb. And it's always the same with any agent. Every one of these agents are always trying to set a record because that's how they recruit new talent. So I want y'all to listen to one of the best agents in the world, Scott Boras. I also put the link in the description. Okay. So I want y'all to listen because he gonna talk about one of his principles. I want y'all to really listen. And I love this part because he talks about the marketing dilemma of when some of your agents, or not agents, some of your athletes are being pulled to do extra marketing things that can pull them out of their first priority. So when he representing them, he makes sure that doesn't happen. Because what he's doing is he's also representing you and your marketing efforts as well. And he tries to keep you well-rounded. That's why he recruits and he signs some of the biggest contracts in the world. So he go talk about the marketing, but I want y'all to listen to a key part that he go sneak in there. So listen, I'm gonna even turn off this music. Listen close.
When you're looking at marketing, we make sure that marketing becomes something that does not, rule one is it will not interfere with the player's performance, his commitment to his team, the execution of his contract, and to his goals. We think marketing is a wonderful thing, and it can be great for particular players and enjoyable. But the reality of it is, a marketing team on the outside, we found, they need to make money. They really need to make money, and they're going to put time in there. And the people that pay them are corporations and outside interest. And so the connections, their network is the outside, not the inside. We converted that where the concerns are the athletes. We don't want him getting back at 3 o'clock in the morning and having to do a commercial shoot at 9 or at 8 p.m. in the morning without sleep and have to play a game that night. Corporations may not like that. The executive wants to come to his home and meet with him, or they want to have him at events but prior to the start of a game, and that interferes with his preparation process. So we developed our own internal marketing structure where we're there and with the athletes and provide comfort for them and protection for them, and hopefully we certainly have done a great job of doing record marketing contracts for for them, and hopefully we certainly have done a great job of doing record marketing contracts for our clients. For them, and hopefully we certainly have done a great job of doing record marketing contracts for our clients, the athletes, and provide comfort for them and protection for them. And hopefully, we certainly have done a great job of doing record marketing contracts for our clients and explaining the needs of the player to the corporate sponsorship with the understanding that our goal is protection of the player rather than making money from the player in the marketing arena.
Hold on real quick. One of my boys in the building, Gerard Daniels. What's up, boy? Hold on real quick. One of my homies in the building. Hold on real quick. Hold on, I gotta show my boy comment. He said, I love this U of H business background education. So me and Gerard actually graduated from the entrepreneurship program. First of all, I ain't gonna lie, I think that's one of the best schools, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And I ain't even biased, bro. I really understand business very well based on CEI, Center of Entrepreneurship and Innovation. My brother. We went through it together. It was hard too, bro. And the one thing he said, Gerard, this is one thing you remember Professor Sherrill said. He said, one thing y'all go all do when y'all lead this program. Then he said y'all go see businesses from the higher level. That's what he said. That's exactly what he said. And so, yeah. So it's good to see you, bro. It's a good surprise to see you coming in, bro. Always good to see you. But going back to what I was saying, when you listen to Scott Boras, what he was talking about is record setting, and he just snuck that in there. He wasn't asked, he wasn't prompted. It's what agents do. That's why it has nothing to do with like the performances, because a lot of people, what they falling for is they looking at the side by side that's going around and they trying to justify worth. They looking at productions and, oh, they're similar. They was in the same draft class. Their production is the same. So therefore, CeeDee Lamb should be about the same, or Justin Jefferson should be higher, or CeeDee Lamb should. It really doesn't have as much to do with that as it really has to do, because I'm going to tell you, in the business of football, y'all ain't ready to hear this, but I'm going to tell you the truth. CeeDee Lamb is worth a whole lot more, regardless of production.
You want answers?
I'm just trying to see, do y'all want answers? Because I'm finna prove it to you, all right? Because it's all about, do you want answers or not? For real. Now, because I'm going to give you the answers. That's why I say it's going to be a little bit like school, but you go walk away kind of understanding this a lot more. Yeah. My boss DP say they told Lamb to prove it. He said, pay me double. So a lot of people, like, that's why I say when they talk about, well, Matthew Stafford been to a Super Bowl, Dak has not. It has nothing to do with that. Mahomes, he won 3 Super Bowls. What has Dak done? It has literally nothing to do with that. Nothing. So when you listen to Scott Boras go break down the real conversations that happens between agents and owners. So listen to Scott break down what really they talking about, and it ain't what we talking about. Cause we just talk about, when we talk about it, we just look at performances. That's what we look at. No, they looking at everything. Let me just show you, and then we go talk about it. All right. And then I'm gonna talk about that it's also a dilemma that a lot of people don't see that's going on with CeeDee Lamb. And where CeeDee Lamb is probably gonna be one of the hardest contracts. People think it's gonna be easy. They think Jerry and them said they were just waiting on a leaf to fall. Sure. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna show you where that's likely some wee-woo. But I want y'all to really listen. Listen to this. Listen to this question and listen to this answer. But first, let me hear my Kool-aid button, because we got to really measure the Kool-Aid on this one. It's a big thing for Boss Cowboy to actually say publicly that he drunk Kool-Aid. Matter of fact, I ain't going to hit that Kool-Aid button. I'm going to turn the music off because people got to be able to just listen. Here we go.
The business of baseball has changed so much the last couple of decades with regional sports networks, teams owning their own RSNs, teams getting, like the Cubs, getting involved in real estate development, other teams getting concession businesses and so forth. How has the evolution of the business of baseball tied into the evolution of Boris Corp?
Well, our job is to certainly take an athletic performance and the person you represent and who he is, and take that to an owner and say, what are the faculties of your ownership that are enhanced by this player?
Huh? So you mean to tell me you just not talking about just their production when you go on under to negotiate these contracts?
Because we've demonstrated many times that a particular player will increase the RSN ratings.
So when you say RSN, he talking about the regional networks, because he was talking about sports teams are owning networks. So like sports networks. So let's talk about it. Doesn't the Cowboys own a network, a regional network? What would it be called? Can y'all answer that question? What would it be called? Would you consider the flagship 105.3 or RSN a regional sports network? Or would you consider .com? Yeah. All those shows they have, their YouTube. And he said, what is this particular player? What kind of value does this particular player do for your RSN? What's your return on investment based on this player? How much exposure are you getting? How many clicks are you getting? How many people are interested in this player? And I see the love for Larry Allen. I got something for Larry Allen too. I'm gonna talk about Larry Allen at the end. Thank you, Wee Woo. See, Wee Woo, you in here. See, Wee Woo was a businessman. Well, that's my boy, man. My boy Wee Woo smart. Y'all got Wee Woo messed up. Wee Woo is very smart. I talk to Wee Woo all the time. Jersey sales, tickets, all the media, all the publicity, all the 88s. Oh yeah. Yes, let me just tell you right now, when it comes to return on investment, yes, CeeDee Lamb is worth way more than Jefferson when we talking about money. And that's what they talking about. Let me go back to Boris and let him finish.
What does that mean in advertising sponsorship, or if you want to sell a portion of the RSN? And so, or what does it mean to you in franchise value? What about the property around the stadium?
So are you hearing what Boris is selling to the owner? Is he just going in there just saying, hey man, look at the production. Hey, my guy, he did this and your guy did that. My guy had 3 All-Pros. Your guy had 2. My guy had 3 Pro Bowls. Your guy had 3. My guy, no. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. It's way. Listen at Boris and all the things he describing in terms of the value of what he's selling to the owner. And this is why he get them the mega deals. Let me start that over a little bit.
Much the last couple of decades with regional sports networks, teams owning.
Regional sports networks, team owning.
Their own RSNs, teams getting, like the Cubs, getting involved in real estate development, other teams getting concession businesses and so forth. How has the evolution of the business of baseball tied into the evolution of Boris Corp?
See, this is why I always call y'all executive. You see how BJ, yep, basically name, image, and likeness. Exactly. And yeah, D Block, as it should be, right? Because this is business. See, people think them agents are going in there with basically law degrees to just talk about football. Come on, y'all. Come on. Do we really think these guys going in there with master's degrees to just talk about how many Pro Bowls? You could do that if it was that easy. I could do that if it was about how many catches, how many touchdowns, how many Super Bowls, how many playoffs. Well, why you need a master's degree to do that? If it was that easy. It's not that easy. You got to be able to really break down the real return on investment and asset value of this player.
Well, our job is to...
Our job. So he's speaking for agents, not just him. Because I already know some of y'all saying, he's a baseball agent. No, he's speaking for the job of agents in context.
Certainly take an athletic performance and the person you represent and who he is, and take that to an owner and say, what are the faculties of your ownership that are enhanced by this player? Because we've demonstrated many times that a particular player will increase the R.
Notice he said we've demonstrated. That boy broke out the numbers to them owners. We've demonstrated.
RSN ratings. What does that mean in advertising sponsorship, or if you want to sell a portion of the RSN? And so, or what does it mean to you in franchise value? What about the property around the stadium and the fact that you now are viewed as a different type of team, a winning team, and what that means to a retail space that you could purchase the land and build knowing you're going to have this type of team for a 4 to 7 year window. So all these things, because remember the thing about sport is that it is never a constant, but you're always trying to make it such. You know that winning...
Man, that's so deep what he's saying. Ooh, man, that's deep. I want to get into that so bad. What he just said, he said it's never a constant, but you want to make it such. Let me just expound on that. When you got guys like CeeDee Lamb, even wearing the 88 and actually living up to it, it inspires optimism that you can commoditize. Woo, man, that's deep. It's also the reason why the Joneses have been building wealth, but yet not winning championships, because they are the masters of staying relevant with no accomplishments. They are the masters of it. If you listen to what he just said, because some people try to do it with results. So the wealth that New England was building was based on results. The wealth that Kansas City is building is based on results. The wealth that the Cowboys are building is based on just being interesting.
Is for a period of time. You don't go out and say, I'm going to win 20 years in a row. You come out and say that the probabilities of that are nil. So consistency in sport is how to effectuate a moment.
Ooh, he going crazy. I see why he the best agent in the world.
It's not how to produce a product that is without its ebbs and flows. So in doing that, you're trying to create a consistency that is not the ultimate goal, but a consistency that allows the probability for the ultimate goal to happen over a time frame.
Woo! Man, y'all clap it up. God, man. Woo-wee. That boy Scott Boras. I'll put the full interview in the description, so I would suggest that people check out the whole interview. It'll give you a lot of insight to the mind of agents. because it's a very, very good interview. And so that's why I said today is gonna almost be like school, where we gonna go into the deep. It's not really deep, it's actually simple, but we gonna really kind of break down what's going on. So actually, if CeeDee Lamb, if I'm being all the way honest with you, CeeDee Lamb is worth way more than Jefferson. That's why easily he should be paid more than Jefferson, because they not just going and negotiating production, they are negotiating worth to your franchise. Yeah. And so, but the problem is, a lot of us as fans don't see it. So when we talk about it, we always comparing awards and stuff like that. And that's why if you even look up the quarterbacks, you go see a whole lot of quarterbacks right now paid way more than Mahomes, who ain't even accomplished even close to Mahomes. It's another thing these contracts are built on. It's gonna also get me into a dilemma. I don't know how deep I want to go. I'm gonna go ahead and go here anyway. Let me see. Let me see where I want to start. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start here. I see a dilemma starting to form that I don't think a lot of people see. Okay. Why I don't believe that this contract stuff is gonna be easy. There's a trend that's setting up. That's why you gotta really watch these contracts, and I've been watching these close for years. I've been watching these very close. Okay. The trend that's setting up, and y'all pay attention. If you asleep, if you was the type that will fall asleep in class, throw some water in your face, because I'm finna tell you something. The trend right now of the most recent contracts is trending in a very bad place, according to the pattern of the Dallas Cowboys. The pattern that is going on, which is honestly looking like to me, is going to make this CeeDee Lamb contract negotiation tough, is because I'm seeing a trend of a lot of the receivers doing shorter term deals. A lot of people get caught up in just the average per year or the total contract value. But one of the most important things to your future is also the duration of your contract. So this is why I said it's gonna be like school. I'm gonna really try to explain this in a way to where y'all should be able to see this very easy, but I'm gonna really have to break this down. So y'all give me 1 second to set it up. It's gonna be a little bit of an awkward silence, but y'all be patient as I set this up, because I really wasn't expecting to do this. Give me a second. Perfect. All right, I just need to do one more thing and we're gonna be ready to go. All right, here we go. So I'm finna show y'all the power of a short-term contract. I'm serious. Some of y'all need to throw some water on your face, because this is getting ready to be like school. I'm serious. A little bit, but not too bad. All right. But I gotta explain it. Listen. If you want answers, you want answers, you came to the right place. So I'm gonna show you when these players do long-term contracts, basically how they are shooting themselves in the foot. Then I'm gonna show you the pattern of the Dallas Cowboys contracts. Then I'm gonna equate that to how it is looking like a potential impasse is go happen with CeeDee Lamb. Okay. So first of all, in 2014, according to Spot Track, Tyrone signed a contract with the Dallas Cowboys. Tyrone signed for 8 years, a total contract of $97 million. That was the total contract value. Okay. The average per year was $12.2 million per year. The average per year of $12.2 million was 9.17% of the total cap. So in 2014, hold on, let me fix this because I got to make this legible. Hold on real quick. I got to show this. You see how I got to fly this plane? In 2014, the total cap was $133 million. I also want to show y'all a trend. If you look close, the cap pretty much every year was growing on average about 10 million every year. Stay with me. This is very important. It was growing about 10 million every year. All right. So this is what happened with T. Smith as we get down to the nitty gritty and we break this down. Okay. So if you look at it as time went on, he continued, if you looked at his average per year, to receive that 12.2. If we just looking at average, obviously it wasn't exactly that, because you know this ain't accounting for cap hits and all that kind of stuff. This is just looking at the average per year to make it simple. All right. So even with the loss of the COVID revenues in 2021, his cap hit, if you look at the average per year, was still only 6.5% of the total cap. And the COVID pandemic was the first time it was a decline in the cap in over 10 years. Obviously, because the revenues was lost due to people not in stands, revenues was way down. That affected the cap. All right. So the question is, what if Tyrone fought for his contract that was like his counterparts? Because see, his counterparts wasn't getting long-term contracts. This got something to do with CeeDee Lamb, but I got to show you this. All right. I got to show you this. So what if he was the type that was like, basically like Zach Martin, after 4 years, I want to do a new contract. So go look at Tyron Smith. Let me move this over where y'all can see it. Look at Tyron Smith and compare him to other guys that he was better than, and look at what they received because they was getting into the market later doing higher cap amounts. So in 2014, he signed an 8-year contract, and on average he was only receiving 12.2 million. Was Nate Soldier better than Tyron Smith? I got a button.
Oh, hell no.
Was Ronnie Stanley better than Tyron Smith?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Was Laramie Tunsil 10 million better than Tyron Smith?
Oh, hell no.
Was David 11 million in just 6 years better than Tyron Smith?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
That was the power of the Dallas Cowboys able to sign him on a long-term contract. So I said, that's why I say it's gonna be a little bit like school, but you're gonna walk out a little bit smarter today. I said Tyron Smith was performing at an extremely high level in 2018. So the same percentage of the 2014 cap and a 4-year deal would have been a normal offer. So that's why I showed you all those normal 4-year offers while I was showing you other left tackles, and most of them, and matter of fact, every one of them was getting 4-year contracts. He got a long-term contract. That's what Dallas did to him. So Tyron was 9.17% of the 2014 cap. So if you take 9.17% of the 2018 cap, which was now 177 million, that would have been 16.2 million. So why is that important? Because now we can calculate what did he lose by being so team friendly with that long-term deal. So that's why I'm showing here, assuming 9.17% of the 2018 total cap. You can see the arrow is showing 177 million. So when you multiply that at 16.2. So if you calculate the difference of what his contract was based on what it should have been, you can then say, how much did he lose? So if you calculate it, the team friendly duration cost him about $16 million. $16 million. Okay. I'm not gonna get into Dak because I got into Dak too. I showed a whole lot about this Dak deal. I'm not gonna get into that, but I'm gonna get into the dilemma now of what's likely getting ready to happen with CeeDee Lamb. So let me explain the dilemma of CeeDee Lamb, of why I don't think it's gonna be as easy as people think it's gonna be. Okay. If you look at the Dallas Cowboys, they not only got over on Tyron Smith, they have been getting over on all their athletes except Dak. D-Block, see, this, I tell you, this is why I call y'all executives. Y'all be always ahead of me, man. Y'all beat me to my presentation. Y'all always, I tell y'all, this place ain't for the simple, man. This ain't for the simple microwave popcorn fans. This is for the fans who, he said Dak wasn't having it. And see, that's why a lot of people don't understand why what Zach Martin did was low-key wrong. He had the right to do it, but the time to be tough, the time for him to be tough was when he was trying to get the contract. Not to accept the 6-year contract, come back 4 years later and say, wait a minute. You older now. You should have fought for that 4 years ago, like Dak did. Yeah, Dak, see, let me show y'all. See, Dak had to fight for it. Dak was the one who really had the common sense. Because remember, they was leaking out. These are the contract offers that Dak and his agent Todd France declined. See, that was to make Dak look greedy. 5 years, 30 million. 5 years, 33 million. 165. 5 year, 30. So when you looking at all of those 5 years and you looking at those millions, a lot of people gonna say, man, Dak greedy. Dak, he a greedy mofo. You hurting the team. No. You had to look at the counterparts. The trend had changed. It went from an average of 5 years to 4 years. It changed. Andrew Luck was on a 5 year. Derek Carr was on a 5 year. Matthew Stafford was on a 5 year. Jimmy Garoppolo did a 5 year. Matt Ryan did a 5 year. But then Aaron Rodgers changed the precedent. He went to a 4 year. Then Russell Wilson agent followed that with a 4 year. Carson Wentz got a 4 year. Then Jared Goff got a 4 year. And you offering me 5?
Oh, hell no.
And see, I showed you the cost of T. Smith. Dak was the one that was like, you got me messed up.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Yeah. But see, Dak fought, and what did they do? They finally yielded, and they said, we gonna give you 4 year contract with 2 voidable years. That where we all win. You get the 4 years, we get the flexibility with those void years to where if we need to move around some money, we can. He didn't do it like Zach Martin, where, yeah, I'd take a 6, but then say, hold on, wait. Hold on, what did I just do? Yeah, it was pretty obvious what you just did. Yeah, because see, let's not act like Zach Martin didn't know, because the cap was rising every year like clockwork. $10 million. So you knew in 4 years you wasn't gonna be the highest paid no more. Just common sense told you that. Yeah. Yes, it's common sense. After 4 years with a rising cap, you wasn't gonna be the highest paid no more. That's why Mahomes not the highest paid right now, because his contract is older in a rising cap. Yeah. Hold on real quick. Hold on, wait. Now, do y'all want me to really break this down? Are y'all still with me, or did I put y'all to sleep? Did I nerd y'all to that, or y'all still with me? Because I want to show y'all something else that's very important. And I want to show y'all something, but I want to first make sure y'all let me know I ain't put you to sleep. I need to see some responses now, because if I put y'all to sleep, I'm going to move on. I'm going to get to the bigger point, but I do want to show y'all something else. Yeah, I'm waiting on some answers. Before I show y'all some of this stuff, all right, David said, get over it. My boy Quack say, break it down. My boy BJ say, nah, boss, let's go. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure. D-Block say, boss, you go be on Jerry and Steven hit list. I ain't tripping. I'm just telling the truth. All right, and my boy M say, a casual stat nerd boss is cool. All right, yeah, I get it to stat nerd. I do. Yeah, I do get it to stat nerd. But I'm balanced with mine. I'm measured with mine. Okay, I see y'all saying go. I just want to make sure. All right. Now I'm finna get super nerd on you boys. Not super nerd, but I got to break this down. All right. So what was in green was my projections, because in 2020 is when I actually did this presentation. Okay. So what was in green was literally what I was projecting to happen. Okay. I even had Alex Sherman from CNBC, literally CNBC, come and check my work. Alex Sherman came to Boss Cowboy Sports. Yes. See, the day ones remember that. This is when my channel was probably 2 months old. But Alex Sherman came to check my work. And what he said was, he said, your projections are way too optimistic in what was in green. All right. I forecast too aggressively. And the reason why I did that, my forecast was actually that aggressive because I based it on what happened with basketball. I'm not gonna get into that. That's too nerdy. All right. Let me fix this. But this is the actuals. Like the actuals is the 208, 224, and 255. The reason why this is important, wake up, throw some water on your face. I gotta explain something. The reason why this is important, because you can see a clear trend if you pay attention. If you pay attention, what you're seeing is that the cap has boomed. The cap has officially exploded. Now, you can see by my projections that I projected a boom. But I thought it was going to go up to 400 and then level off to then just normal $10 million growth every year. No, it's growing by 25 million every year. Now go look at what's in blue. What's in blue was the cap growth. And that cap growth was about 10 million. So why is that important? That's important because that's why your smarter receivers are trying to do 3-year contracts, because they want to be able to get back into that booming, exploding cap. They don't want to be Tyron Smith. So now y'all see why this could be a problem for CeeDee Lamb. This could be a major problem, especially when you look at the fact that the Dallas Cowboys historically have done long-term contracts. So can anybody with common sense see a potential impasse coming? You have all these receivers doing 3-year deals. Occasionally, some of them are doing 4. But historically, we like to do 5 and 6. That wasn't so bad, was it? That wasn't too nerdy. Everybody get that. Yeah, let me make sure. Let me check the notes. Let me check the comments and see if y'all with me. Y'all with me? Yeah. It's booming. That's why your smarter agents are saying, bro, don't do no 4-year. Do a 3. You see how much that cap is jumping? Yeah. Get back in the market after 3 years while you got these young receiver legs. See, now this go piss y'all off if y'all been keeping up. You know the worst part of this? We had Amari on a 5-year. Where my goofy button? I got here my goofy button. We had Amari on a 5-year deal. Amari was one of the best deals, period. Because everybody look at the 20 million. It wasn't just the 20 million. It was the fact that it was for 5 years. The Browns are still benefiting from the deal that he did with Dallas. You goofy Dallas. You so goofy.
You had the deal of a lifetime and you gave it away for freaking Michael Gallup. Yeah. And then you look up and now people are doing 3-year deals because they trying to get into that new exploding cap. It went from going up again. It went from going up on average 10 million to now you starting to see 20 million to $25 million jumps per year. So that's why I'm not of the opinion, because this sounds good. It sounds good. I'm told talks between the Cowboys and wide receiver CeeDee Lamb are expected to speed up beyond its previous pace, since there is at least a number. Oh man.
Oh, you see this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
Man, it was already a bunch of numbers. The trends was clear. You didn't have to wait on Justin Jefferson to recognize the trend. That is pure wee woo. You did not have to wait on the top guy. And the saddest part is this. Minnesota got him done for football reasons because they want him in camp. I personally think it's still gonna take all the way to August. I personally believe that. Because I don't trust them Joneses. Because I believe that they are making publicity money. It ain't just... Let me play this real quick and we go talk about it. Then I'm going to take some calls. We go get up out of here. But I meant what I said. If you want answers, this is the right show.
You want answers?
For real. Check this out.
Okay.
Jane Slater, NFL Network. Trust me, I get budgeting. I've been working on it over the years. But my job is to explain to fans, friends, and family who don't understand when you've got these 3 free agents, particularly Dak. We've seen in the past, I don't think us covering this team, we're surprised that a deal hasn't gotten done.
She said, those of us who've been covering this team are not surprised the deal has not got done. Oh man, hold on, I gotta hit this button for Jane.
Bring it real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
Oh my God, Jane, did you have to just tell him like that? Just tell him the truth. Those of us who've been covering this team are not surprised that y'all ain't got no deals done. Huh. And look at their faces. Hold on. Look at their faces.
And typically they don't get done until...
Look at their faces. Look at Steven's face. Oh, see, Jane ain't one of them friendly. She ain't one of them friendly. She not the softball David Moore. She not the local one. Yeah, she not the local media that you can just call, your subject. No, she works for the NFL Network. That's a national job. So she going in there like a journalist. She not going in there to kiss the ring. So y'all looking real uncomfortable.
Training camp. but why not work on those deals earlier so that you have the flexibility to go get those veterans that have led to success in the last 2 postseasons?
She said, why not work on these deals earlier? Now, watch this.
Your problem is that
look at Steven's face, boy. Steve say, what you say, Daddy? Did you wait? Steven funny though. This part had me laugh. Look at Steven. He gonna look up like, what?
Led to success in the last 2 postseasons.
your problem is that you
see Steven start laughing. He say, boy, my daddy tripping. He like, you done got my daddy hot. Your problem is, and Steven start laughing like, what?
Led to success in the last 2 postseasons.
Your problem is that you
Steven looked at him. Daddy, what you gonna do about that? She charging you up, Daddy. What you gonna do? Your problem is
led to success in the last 2 postseasons.
Your problem is that
all right. See, first of all, she asked, why not get these things done earlier? Right? Let's go back to what I played yesterday, but it's going to be with a different context. Check this out.
Can you talk a little bit about where you are with Lawrence and why it's not just as easy to this thing's done now?
Yes. We all understand that in a negotiation, both parties can really want to get it done. They've just got to go into the area where they have some disagreements. Usually it's about the amount.
So clearly you know how to get deals done. Because did anybody hear, like I just heard, he'd know how to resolve these talks? He said what you got to do is you got to go right into the areas of disagreement. And usually is the amount of money or the time. So you know how to get it done. So what Jane was saying was legit. And based on what you said in the past, it was legit. Let's listen to him again. Hold on real quick.
Why it's not just as easy to this thing's done now?
Yes. We all understand that in a negotiation, both parties can really want to get it done. They've just got to go into the area where they have some disagreements. Usually it's about the amount of money or the time that you're talking about, issues like that. Some disagreements. Usually it's about the amount of money or the time that you're talking about, issues like that. Some disagreements. Usually it's about the amount of money or the time that you're talking about.
So let's see what he said now. Because you clearly showed you know how to resolve the differences in contract issues. Let's see what you say now.
Well, I'm answering your question, but you don't have many problems. I really, you're excellent. But the point is that you may be working on it and not moving anything but your eyebrows. Who in the world would think that we're not working on it? I work on it. It pops open at 2 a.m. sometimes. What your actually question is why don't you have something done and negotiated and put in the drawer? Well, we'd like to see some more.
So he said, who in the world think we not working on it?
Yusuf, The Athletic. Jerry, you just mentioned that, you guys are always working on those deals and things like that. The other day, Dak said that real talks haven't even began. So, how do you kind of, interpret those comments, and what do you think his perspective is on that?
Well, I first of all respect how Dak handles his business, period, as much as any player I've ever been, any person that I've been associated with. So that's it. I think that but we should realize that talks, quote, talks, don't necessarily
Who in the world think we ain't working on it, Jane? But then you get a direct question where Dak actually said that y'all have not been in direct talks.
Oh, you see this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
I gotta hit the super chat button. Boss dropping $20. I shut up when boss drop 20. For real. I shut up quick. I'm gonna get right back to my presentation. Give me 1 second, man. One of the OGs done dropped 20 on your boy. Let's go. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Oh, man. Let me go to this super chat, man. I appreciate it, bro. Hold on real quick. All right. My boy Quack say. Here it is. You see how quick I shut up? If y'all want me to shut up, just hit a super chat with $20. I will shut up. I will shut up mid-conversation. My boy said, yo, the Joneses, when it comes to paying their players, really sucks. They're losing big time. Shame. Hey, Quack, you know the sad part? They actually winning. And I'm explain that probably Wednesday. I got a show coming up saying how the Dallas Cowboys are winning. Now, they losing when it come to football, but when it come down to money, they are winning. And I'm gonna explain that probably Wednesday or Thursday. Appreciate the $20, big dog. But let me go back to this interview.
Steve's fault. We'd like to see some more action. It's called option. A lot of guys need to hand it off. First guy through the line.
What?
Another one will keep it another step. Decide.
You need to see some action? Oh my God, bro. You said you need to see some action?
Huh. Oh, you see this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
You need to see some more action out of Dak? The MVP? You need to see some more action out of Micah Parsons, who is literally trending at a first ballot Hall of Fame level. Clear that his career right now looks better than the start of Zach Martin. You need to see more than CeeDee Lamb. You need to see more, who broke Micah Irvin's record, and y'all didn't get serious about targeting him to week 6. You need to see more.
Oh, you see this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
Whether to pitch it or not, he'll decide whether to turn upfield with it. Then he's still got a pitch left. So it's called option quarterback. That's working the problem. I've spent my life being an option quarterback, and I can go right out to the damn sideline and still leave a pitch in me.
He needs to see more from Dak. You believe that? Jerry be playing us, man. Jerry be playing, boy. He be playing the Cowboy Nation. It ain't. He ain't got to see no more from that. Literally.
So I can do that, and that's just a style that you have. And so you never know. You might give money to somebody that you shouldn't have given it to. You got 2 or 3 of those names around here for me. I've been reading about them all week. So I know they're out there.
Man, and see, you be sneak dissing your best. You might give money to somebody you shouldn't have gave it to. When she talked about 3 people, she talked about CeeDee Lamb, Micah, and Dak. Why you gotta sneak this your best? God. Ah, man, I hated her sometime, bro. I hated her. I really do. Like,
you want answers?
You just literally the best. You just told the world you doubt the best people on your team.
I shouldn't have handed it off as quick. Should have gone on out and seen a few more. See some more defense before I either pitched it or kept it. So to say that you're not working on it and going is not the right answer. What they differ with you is your style.
My boy Landlord is in the building. What's up, OG? Landlord is in the building, man. Man, hold on, man. Y'all obviously say what's up to one of the OGs, bro. That's one of the OGs. He one of the real ones. He one of the real ones.
Because it's on your mind. It'd be madness not to know that the contracts are ahead. I want to see a few more cards played, candidly. If you got trouble with when the timing is around here, it's because I'm not ready to go.
I'm gonna take some calls, man. I'm sick of this.
Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby, down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the labels want the rights to me. CD on my back and it feel light to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me.
Yeah, man. So you never know. Sadly, you just never know. You know, a lot of people sitting back hoping. Oh, let me put the phone number up there real quick. A lot of people sitting back really hoping. They really sitting back hoping that Justin Jefferson was just the last leaf we was waiting to fall. And then somebody tell Josina, oh yeah, they're in talks. They're gonna speed up now. Okay. Nah, they go milk this for justice. They go milk this for some more publicity. That's what I think they go do. I really do. I think they finna milk this like they always do, and they go get to where. They go do what they always do. They go pay the toughest guy first. So if CeeDee Lamb don't show up, especially when them fines start coming out, that's when they go get serious. And that start this week. Another time they go definitely pay him. They go definitely pay him if he don't show up to training camp, and it's gonna be fast. It's gonna be within 3 days. I promise you, it's gonna be within 3 days. I'm just not sold that it's gonna be right now, just because they make so much money on publicity. They make a lot of money, man, on all of us talking about this stuff. I'm gonna do a show about it, but we got us a call. Let's get it. We got one person that call. 910, you live.
Hey, boss, this too cool.
What's up with it, too?
Hey, you and Law. I'm gonna tell y'all, you and Law. All y'all my favorites, bro. But hey, I'm gonna just say this.
What's that?
Sometimes, as fans, we gotta slow down and look at the overall picture.
Okay.
Right? Because the argument was CeeDee Lamb not a number one. That was the argument for the longest.
Yeah.
Right? But guess who just got paid?
Jefferson.
Yep. Right? Jefferson got his money. But for the longest, everybody screaming that CeeDee Lamb not a number one. He not worth it. AJ Brown is better. All of this. Only to say Jefferson been in the league 4 years. CeeDee Lamb been in the league 4 years. All pros. Jefferson 3. All pros. CeeDee Lamb 2. Pro Bowls. Jefferson 3. CeeDee Lamb 3. Catches 395. Jefferson 392. Yards 5899. Jefferson 5145. CeeDee Lamb touchdowns 31. Jefferson 35. CeeDee Lamb. The Cowboys smart because now once we play CeeDee Lamb this 115, CeeDee Lamb better than Jefferson to me. Everybody got to remember Jefferson's on a team where they throw first, they throw first, they run second. We on a team where our mentality is to run first, pass second. And then 2 of them seasons, CeeDee Lamb played with Amari Cooper. Right? So we just gotta slow it down. We just gotta, as Cowboys fans, we gotta slow it down. Let everything play out. Because right now, we can be looking at, in the first time in franchise history and in NFL history, 2 non-receivers have the most guaranteed contracts outside of quarterbacks without receiver and Michael Parsons. So the Cowboys have to slow play it. But what that tells me though is this: as a true fan,
you think they hold on?
The Cowboys know how to draft them.
You think they need to slow play it? You think that's how they have to?
They have to slow play it, right? Because understand that Michael Parsons and Nick Bosa different. Nick Bosa don't slide back to linebacker and then slide back to defensive end. Michael Parsons literally can play both positions. He can slide to any 3 of the linebackers he want to play. And you can even say you could put Michael Parsons 4-3 running ass even at safety, right? But he could play all 3 linebacker positions and the defensive end. Nick Bosa don't play that. Nick Bosa is one of the highest paid defensive players in the league, boss.
So let me ask you a question.
So we have to slow.
Let me ask you a question. Why couldn't they go ahead and start the talks like Detroit did with Amon St. Brown? Why couldn't they do that? Why
because Amon St. Brown and CeeDee Lamb not on the same level.
Why couldn't they start the talks like AJ Brown? Why couldn't they do that?
Because you know why, boss? We don't have a GM. And when you don't have a GM,
your GM is Jerry.
We know he owns a team though, boss. But what I'm saying though is sometimes when you don't have a GM, what Jerry does is this: he sit back and he watches, right? You don't think in my mind or in Jerry's mind,
which is making your price go up, right? When you sitting back and watching, ain't that making your price go up?
Yes and no, because you got to remember, everybody complains about CeeDee not signed yet. We don't know because the Cowboys don't say that we've been negotiating with CeeDee Lamb. Because you could say we've been negotiating with CeeDee Lamb, we offer him $110 million, $75 million guaranteed. CeeDee Lamb could still say, you know what, I'm walking away from him because they ran their mouth. Everybody think because they're in the unknown territory and they don't know what the discussions are, that discussions are not being had. Now I can come back with those stats and say this. Okay, Jefferson.
Did you just see what Jerry?
Guaranteed.
You didn't just see where Jerry was fumbling and stumbling and bumbling about not talking to Dak? Did you not see that?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. We're not talking about Dak because I'm different than a lot of people when it comes to Dak, boss. Because at the end of the day, yes, you're right. Dak played on a rookie contract all those years, right? No different than what a receiver and a running back do. They play on those rookie contracts all those years, and then it's like they're being
they actually don't, bro.
By the owners.
No, hold on, because I got the contracts right here. Wentz got paid in year 3. Goff got paid in year 3. They could have made them play all the way to their 5th year. They didn't. The person who actually had to play all the way was just Dak. So most teams actually don't make their quarterbacks play the whole contract. Just Dallas.
Okay, boss. So, okay, that's true. That's factual. But using those two candidates even proves the point that the Cowboys are smarter than the Eagles and the Lions. Because you paid Goff and you played Wentz, right? But you traded Goff after you paid him to the Rams. Wentz is on somebody's backup, second or even third string right now.
So
and
hold
he
on.
got paid.
Real quick. So, you saying they smart, but Stephen Jones called it his biggest mistake. Which one is?
That's what he's saying, right?
Yeah,
that's to feed the public opinion.
Oh.
Stephen Jones is feeding the public's opinion.
Oh, he just talking.
He's talking.
Okay. So when
You
he
never
said,
heard- you never
so
heard
no,
Stephen
hold
Jones
on.
said- you never heard-
No.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Stephen was asked his top regret in his time as executive vice president of the Dallas Cowboys. His top one. And the 57-year-old doesn't need long to come up with an answer. He said probably would have signed Dak the first time around. So he could have said anything, bruh. He could have said anything. He was asked a broad question. His honest answer was probably would have signed Dak the first time around.
Boss, but that's true though, because if he would have signed him the first time
So then
around,
how's it smart?
that first contract that they gave.
So how's it smart? Because they ran up their price by $12 million. How's that smart?
Because the first after his rookie year could have been lower than what they did, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh. So
It
how's
could
that
have been.
smart? How is it smart to tag him for $31.7 million for 4.5 games? How's that smart?
Bro, because as fans, we want them to rush to a decision. As a fan, we want them to rush to a decision. As a fan, when you play Madden, they give you 3 options. You can create a coach, or you can create an owner. You can be a longtime fan, or you can be a financial mogul, right? That's the 3 options you get when you're trying to own a team on Madden, bro. When you come into owning a team, the way you perceive your business, especially without a GM, you have to be financially smart. When he said his biggest regret was not signing Dak the first time around, which is probably true. They could have signed Dak 2-3 years after his rookie deal to a smaller contract. Now they're tied into Dak Prescott right now for almost too much money. If right now the Cowboys could go 5-12, everybody is talking about, oh, they ain't paid Dak. Now what if Dak go out there and they pay Dak, let's just say $200 million, $195 guarantee, and the Cowboys go 3-14 this year? You think anybody gonna come back and say, Jerry Jones and them, they did the smartest thing by paying Dak? They're gonna say, hell no. The Cowboys messed up because why would you pay Dak? Because Dak can't win in the postseason.
See, listen, man. You just no. You just threw out a what if that don't even fit Dak history. Dak go average you 10 to 11 games every time he play a full season. So to just pull out the air. What if Dak only win 3 games when he always winning you 9 or 10 games and 11 games every year? Like that don't even compute to what your quarterback has always done. Like always.
But it's not about always. It's about right now, man. It's about right now. Shit, Tom Brady them not always went to a Super Bowl, but at some point he gotta fall off. Man, listen, what I try to tell people is this. As fans, man, sometimes we just sit back and say what we would do. Because
so as a fan, just ride with it. That's what you saying. Just ride with it.
Yeah. Sometimes,
I ain't gonna do that, bro.
Sometimes, yes, because
I'm not doing it. I'm just telling you right now, I ain't doing it. I'm not doing that. I'm just telling you, I'm not doing it.
But you don't have to. You don't have to. But at the end of the day, what if right now?
I can't argue what if, bro. I can't argue what if. I can't debate what if.
But you have to.
I can't debate hypotheticals, bro. You going into imaginary land. You in imaginary land. Let's stay in the reality. You in the what if lands. Like nobody can debate what ifs.
Okay. So you can't debate what ifs, right? If Jerry Jones don't play Dak right now, and Jerry Jones tell Dak, it's a Super Bowl or bust, and Dak Prescott take the Cowboys to the Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl. Now Jerry Jones comes back and pays Dak $300 million and $250 million guaranteed. What is the quarterback working for? But just because another team pays their quarterback doesn't mean we have to jump on ship and pay our quarterback. You know the problem with the NFL right now? Quarterbacks have nothing to play for. All we doing really truly right now is we playing this. Who is the highest paid? Who is the highest paid? Nobody, no quarterback in the league should get paid more than Patrick Mahomes. No quarterback.
You know it's already.
We're in an era right now.
You know it's already 8 that's paid higher than him, bro.
Yes, but I'm saying that's my argument. Nobody should be, because we're in the era where who's the highest paid. These players really don't.
That's always been the era, bro. Listen, bro, you making up stuff. That has always been the case. Whenever there's a rising cap, the next franchise quarterback is going to be higher the previous one.
Bro, but that's not making up stuff. My point is this. If Patrick Mahomes is making $245 million, $195 million guaranteed, nobody should make more than him, because this man has been to 3 Super Bowls and won 2? Dak ain't even won a Super Bowl, and we want Dak to be the highest paid quarterback in the league almost. Because we're going with this narrative that quarterbacks are more important than everybody.
You came in late. Because I talked about this at the beginning, bro. I told y'all people think like this. They think Mahomes won this many Super Bowls, so he should get this. It don't work like that. I already said that. It don't work like that, bro.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
It doesn't.
Defense better. Was the Cowboys defense better last year than the Kansas City Chiefs? Or the Kansas City Chiefs defense better than the Cowboys?
Was the Kansas City Chiefs better than the Cowboys? In the playoffs,
the Kansas City defense was there. In
the playoffs, the Kansas City defense was better.
Okay, so in that narrative, yes. But you know what happened when my boy went to Atlanta Falcons, went to be the coach of the Washington the Commanders. Everybody tried to come up with this illusion that the man wasn't coaching, and he was so focused on going to be a head coach somewhere else that they just fell out. No, that wasn't the narrative. But that's what the narrative that Cowboy fans came up with when we didn't go how far they thought we should have went when it comes to that man being the coach. When he was the head coach and Michael Parsons was doing what he was doing, everybody was saying he's great and he know how to utilize Michael Parsons and everything. Now Zimmer in here and everybody trying to come up with all these excuses on why the head coach that was for the defense on the defensive side didn't utilize everybody like he should. Man, that man is not Jerry Jones, and Jerry Jones should have went and got a linebacker when Jerry Jones didn't get a linebacker. He did the best. He did the best with what he had, boss. Is what I'm saying.
Cool.
But sometimes as Cowboys fan, man,
cool. Man, I appreciate it, man. It was a good call. Appreciate it. It was a good call. But go ahead and finish what you were saying. Finish what you're saying. Yeah. All right. 804, you live.
It is Blackwell, boss.
What's up, Black man? We got Blackwell in the building, man. Hold on real quick, man. We got the OG in the building, man. I gotta hit some buttons real quick. I gotta hit some buttons for the OG in the building, man. I gotta hit some buttons, man. We got Blackwell in the building, man. Everybody, y'all clap it up for the OG. Blackwell has Mr. Wee Woo himself. What's up with it, big dog?
Hey, look. I think everybody getting it wrong. Everybody keep on talking about the production. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to these players, it ain't about the outcome. It's about the income. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not looking at the income. The income is what it ain't. The outcome is everybody focusing on the outcome so much. The outcome is how much these players gonna cost. The income is how much are they gonna make off of these players when it comes down to jersey sales. media revenue, all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Cowboys waiting so long to sign these players. They're not dumb. The Joneses have not gotten this far from making dumb decisions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They making
so
money.
At the end of the day, it's a business.
It's a business. Thank you for, man, this boy said
it's
it.
It's a business.
I've been waiting on somebody to say it. You done already dug into my next show, bruh. I might not even do it.
Right. At the end of the look, at the end of the day, it's a business.
That's
you know
it.
what I'm saying? So it's like, what is the best business outcome? You know what I'm saying? Income. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, income.
What are they gonna make? How they gonna make the most out of it? You know what I'm saying? They don't care. Like people, they got the Joneses got everybody fooled to the point that people think that they honestly don't believe in that.
Yeah.
The Cowboys have probably made more money off of Dak Prescott than any other quarterback that played for this franchise.
Facts.
They love Dak.
They love Dak.
They love Dak.
Yes.
They love Dak. They believe in Dak.
Yes.
Dak is a money-making machine for them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they are going to wait. You know what I'm saying? They waiting so late because, like, you know what I'm saying? Me, you, and Coach Moff had this conversation the other day.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I said this. You know, they're going to wait to pay them. It doesn't make sense when it comes down to the NFL, but from a business standpoint, it makes perfect sense. What did Coach Moss say his acronym for the STAR means? Seen, talked about, relentlessly.
Yep,
you know
talked about.
That's what they want.
Relentless. That's exactly what they want. Can you slow down and say that one more time,
that's
bro?
That's all they want.
That's all they
want. Talked about relentless.
That's why they signed their players so late, and people ain't figured it out.
That's why they signed them so late. They signed them so late because at the end of the day, when we are the last to sign, because we want to have potentially a team. And I don't know if this ever happened before in the NFL, where you have the highest paid quarterback, wide receiver, and possibly the highest paid defensive player in the league all on the same team.
Right.
We about to have that.
Right.
We potentially about to have that. And with them signing them lads, you're going to talk about them. It's going to be week 8. And if the Cowboys are underperforming, they're going to be talked about.
Yep.
If they overperforming, they're going to be talked about.
Yep.
I mean, regardless, they're going to be talked about right now, it's off season. Every day on these 4-letter networks, I'm pretty sure they're talking about the Cowboys, the Lakers, in some shape, form, or fashion at some point during these shows. You know what I'm saying? This is what Dallas wants. That's why they call them the marketing geniuses. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's about the income. Y'all gotta follow the money. You know what I'm saying? Now what we don't know for a fact is how much are they making off of the media? How much are they making, or are they going to make off of the media revenue from it?
Black.
Yeah.
To me, the biggest clue, because Colin Cowherd said this when Dak was a rookie. He said the Cowboys have made $250 million on just the publicity from Dak Prescott. And that was when he was a rookie.
Right.
So all these
that's when he was in the controversy with Rumble.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So the controversy, all the talks, always staying in the headline, everybody talking about you everywhere. You know what I mean? They was getting so much publicity, so much marketing. And if you made that from a rookie, he been in the league 8 years. How much you think they done made on just that?
Man, some shit, bro. I can't
they done
even
got in the billions on just that. They done got into the billions.
Right. And look, and this is why they sitting around and they ain't paid Dak right now. They manufacturing this quarterback controversy with Trey Lance right now. And then you got some dumbass Dallas fans. You got dumbass Dallas fans that's sitting out here thinking that this is actually a quarterback controversy after Dak just came off an MVP performance season. That it's a quarterback controversy between him and Trey Lance. Trey Lance don't stand a fucking chance. Y'all tripping. Y'all is tripping. Big time. Y'all think it's a fucking quarterback controversy? Like it's a chance that Trey Lance gonna take this man's job? Hell no. Hell no. Man, Trey Lance, the best thing that Trey Lance got going for himself is trade bait.
Oh,
that's it.
Black.
That man can't goddamn it on. He ain't breathing on Dak right now, man.
But
it ain't even close.
The hype is real though, boy. They hyping the boy. And see,
and
ain't nobody talking about the interceptions though.
Every time Trey Lance throw a perfect throw,
in training camp, they gonna manufacture.
Right, bro.
Who they gonna manufacture?
Man, they about to milk this jump.
Man,
they gonna milk it to the last minute, bro. Every time Trey Lance throw a bomb or do something on the run, anything.
Yeah,
they gonna overhype it. They gonna overhype everything with them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The Cowboys, Jerry don't want this. They want this.
They want this. That's why they didn't talk to no scouts nor no coaches when they signed them. How do you not talk to a or a scout or a coach? Like how? How? Yeah, it's because you was thinking business. You weren't thinking football.
It's business.
You was thinking, man, we finna make some money. We finna make some money from this controversy.
And they've been doing it.
Cause
they're doing it. And they're doing it now, and they're gonna continue doing it.
Black, think about this. Why didn't you, with all them blowouts, never put Trey out there? Why? Because you
ain't want no film on him out there.
Right.
You ain't want no film on him out there. And it lines up perfect for this timing.
Yep.
This time and now. See, Trey Lance about to get a lot of goddamn work. Trey Lance about to be in the preseason going against the 2s and 3s.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And they're going to put him in a bunch of favorable positions where he can look good.
And the best thing, he's a master of the offense. How you a master of the offense?
Yes.
Hold on, listen to this, Black. How somebody the master of the offense, and it was the first week of OTAs where you doing the basic installs?
Hey, look, they probably saying he a master and he doing 7-on-7 drills with no pressure. You ain't even got pads on. You don't even know what this man look like under pressure right now. Hey, bruh. I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's smart as hell when it comes down to the Cowboys strategy when it comes down to business.
It is.
It's smart as hell.
It is. It's smart.
It's smart as hell.
Yep.
But the thing is that kill me is we got too many fans that's falling for the fucking wee-wee. You know what I'm saying? Stop falling for the bullshit, y'all. Let the other fan bases fall for the bullshit. Y'all need to see through what the hell our owners and stuff doing it because it's smart.
Yeah,
it's smart. It's a business strategy.
It's very smart.
It is extremely smart.
Yeah,
it's extremely smart.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? This coming from one business owner. You know what I'm saying? Seeing through that shit. If I had something there I can milk like that, I'll milk it too. Shit. You know what I'm saying? That's bringing in. Man, that's crazy. They're getting buku money from this.
You want answers?
Buku. We don't even know. Like, we looking at the numbers from a football aspect, but they made $250 million on Dak just in his rookie season alone. That's crazy. That's crazy. Just to off of media. And he was on a rookie deal as a 4th-round pick.
Yeah. Yeah.
As a 4th-round pick. Yeah. He won't make it no goddamn going. No, it didn't even compare. It didn't even compare.
Yeah. Yeah.
To what they bought in.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, like, as fans, we gotta be smarter. You know what I'm saying? When it come down to this, man, stop trashing your quarterback and stop sitting around counting the pockets of your players when your front office is giving you the bait to set you up for it, man.
Yep.
Stop doing it.
The we will.
Y'all feeding.
That's what it is.
They feeding the monster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
It's all a setup, y'all.
Hey, but Black, all we can do is our part, bro. And we doing it. You know what I'm saying? We doing our part.
Yeah.
I appreciate you calling in, man. I told y'all he was going to go hard, bro. Y'all clap it up for Black, man. Y'all clap it up for the OG, man. Appreciate the call.
Hey, I got
OG.
you, bro.
That's Black Real.
Already.
I got one more. We got 100 grand. 100 grand. 100 grand, you live, bro.
What's good? What's good, my guy?
What's up, my guy? What's going on?
Listen, man, he's absolutely right, man. Let's see if we could, get Trey Lance stock up while make some money off of Dak and see if we can finesse a #1 pick out of somebody.
Say, you might as well. He yours.
That's exactly what we do.
Yeah.
Can we finesse, maybe not a #1, but can we finesse another #2 or a #3 pick? Can we finesse that out of somebody?
Might as well.
I wouldn't be surprised if we keep him. Because think about it, we going to keep him to the trade deadline.
That would make sense.
If you don't want to get him now, we going to keep him all the way to the trade deadline and see if we could get
a quarterback get hurt.
Trade bait, depending on how we.
Yep, and
depending on how we play and.
Right. Nah, I like that. No, that makes sense. Because if a quarterback go down,
and think about it. Think about it. If we contenders. And we got a backup quarterback that teams want, and we contenders, we could swindle and get somebody and go on this playoff push. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, I got a feeling we gonna be contenders, dog. I'm telling you this right now. I would not be surprised if by the trade deadline we somewhere around 2 losses.
Yeah.
2 or 3 losses.
Yeah. I can see that. Especially
people
if they
don't
get
want to believe it. I believe it.
Nah, especially if we get that DT or DTs. I think we need a couple. If we get us some solid DTs, I'm gonna guarantee it. Like for real, I think our team that good. Especially if we go ahead and get them DTs, I'm gonna guarantee it. Yeah.
Everybody looking at the beginning of the season like it's hard. I really don't think so. Look, Lamar holding out. What are you holding out for? Why? Am I missing something? And everybody talking about how they done lost players on defense. They not that same team. Don't be surprised, Cowboys Nation. We beat 3-0 real quick going into the Giants, and that's the Giants that Thursday night. Come on, man. We gonna beat them. Like, come on. And the Steelers, come on. They not ready. Like, the first half of this schedule is looking real nice. If we can get through this first half schedule with 1 loss or no loss, don't be surprised. We might go undefeated. I'm being real. Like, this is really fun. Dak Prescott said, we ain't got to do no more. And so we know the offense. Right now, we just getting game ready.
Right.
He said that with the offense, and you ain't trying to install nothing. We game ready. We just sharpening everything up for the game. You got to understand how important that is.
Plus,
you
Dak,
ain't trying
Dak
to
is finna be year 2 in his offense. This is year 2.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be crazy.
Nah, we finna do our thing.
It's gonna be crazy.
You boys better look out for Dallas. Now, if they don't, if they go in there with some Mozzie coming off a bad shoulder, I'm gonna be like, bro, we might be 8-8, bro.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell it like this. I think they already know. Listen, Dak, offense gonna have to carry until this defense get healthy.
Yeah.
They already know that's what they gotta do. Offense gotta carry until this defense get healthy, man. For real. So I feel like, and they can do it.
Nah, they can do it.
They can carry this football team. We're not worried about this football team scoring and putting up points. I'm not. Are you? I'm not.
Oh, we gonna put up points. We gonna put up points for sure. For sure.
So,
put up
so if we put up points and we put up points and help this defense out, they already proved that they could do that last year. So if guys need to get healthy, I feel like we can win games. You're gonna have to score against us. And I'm not too much worried about DT because if Dak Prescott if we get up 14, you ain't running that ball. You're not. You're gonna have to throw, and we got 2 top corners. What you gonna do with Diggs and Bland? You crazy. Crazy. You think you're gonna throw on Diggs and Bland? Okay.
Yeah, the offense. I think D.A. Lee right. He said the offense got to carry the defense.
The offense is going to carry, and if we get up 14, that scrap teams from running the ball. You ain't going to be able to win the football. Everybody talk about Green Bay. Yeah, because Green Bay have to worry about coming back. All they can do is throw the ball. But we got big boys up in the front now. You're not going to run the ball like that. We got linebackers that's playing linebacker now. So, listen, man, it's a totally different team. It's a totally different team. But, yeah, the Joneses, man, even with CeeDee, you think they're not going to pay CeeDee? The legacy of that 88, how many jerseys that themselves? Come on, man.
They go pay him, honey.
Come on, and think about how much money they making off of Michael Parsons. If they made all that money
the
off
number
of that,
one jersey
how
sale
much
is
money
Michael
they done made
Parsons,
off
bro.
Michael Parsons?
Number
Thank
one
you,
jersey sale.
Thank you. And he talk all the time. You think they not making no money? Do your podcast, Micah.
Man,
do your
boy,
podcast.
They
That
making
them talk
bread
about
off
you.
Michael Parsons, man. Honey, let me get up out of here, bro. You killed it, bro. You killed it, man.
Bro.
Good call, bro.
All right, bro.
That was $100 man. Y'all clap it up for 100. He cooked it. Yeah, man. But see, man, I'm glad y'all stayed with this show, cause see, this one took a lot of people paying attention.
You want answers?
You had to want answers today, and I feel like we answered it, man. I think we really kind of broke down what's really going on, the real dilemma, and it's a dilemma, y'all. It's a dilemma. You know, you got a clear trend of short-term contracts with a team with a clear trend of wanting to sign their players to long-term deals. I don't see how this gets solved soon. I just don't. I don't. Now, if CeeDee Lamb do a 5-year deal, they go run at it. If he do a 5-year deal, they go do it like tomorrow. But if he trying to get a 4-year deal, and if he's smart, he trying to get a 4-year or really a 3-year to 4-year deal, not a 5-year deal. Because anybody that's smart is trying to get back into the market. That's what the smart players are doing. They are trying to get back in that exploding market. That's where the money is. Yep. So it's all about what did Jerry say? What did he say? It's usually about the time or the duration. He said it's usually about the time or the duration.
The area where they have some disagreements. Usually it's about the amount of money or the time that you're talking about, issues like that. Some disagreements. Usually it's about the amount of money or the time that you're talking about, issues like that. Some disagreements. Usually it's about the amount of money or the time that you're talking about, issues like that.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Look, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, I'm just trying to get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the 2nd grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid. Love, dollar bill, listen close, this is not a drill. Cause hungry trying to get a meal. I've been in light, who gon' pay a bill? I've been in action, been in traction, surplus with niggas lacking, shining light but still be blacking, red lights will stop the action, green to go, even when it's slow. Higher heights to balance out the lows, can't ride the wave cause you ain't got